guys, this is Jody. I'm just going to show you a little technique for solving a problem with doing what looks like a very simple shape on a coffee table. We've got this piece here that's got a hollowed out angled block, which seems like it should be easy enough to do, but you'll see we run into a bit of an issue when we try to do what you would assume would be possible, which would be to push-pull this piece out. So I've already modeled the bottom pieces here just as a beginning step, and I'm just going to show you a couple of techniques for handling this situation. First thing I'm going to do is I've got this piece here, which is the base, and it's a group, and I'm going to move it in copy mode. So I'm going to click the Move tool and hold down the Option key to make a copy of it, and just drag it straight up, and then I'm going to reverse it by using the Scale tool and scaling it to -1. I'm going to type -1 in my box up there. Hit Enter, and I've got an exact reverse of this piece. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to offset this. Oops, I'm going to go into the group, and then I'm going to offset this face. I'm just going to pick something here that looks good. And the first thing you're going to notice is when your first thought is going to be to push-pull this piece through, and you'll notice that when we try to do that, it doesn't really do what we want, and that's because the push-pull tool works only on the perpendicular of the face that you're working with. So because this face is angled, you cannot just simply push-pull it straight through. So what I'm going to do is go and put this in X-ray mode so I can see the inside of my box. I'm going to select this one face, and again, I'm going to move in copy mode. So Move tool and then Option to move it, and then I'm going to hit my right arrow key to lock it into the red axis so that it stays in its proper position. And then I'm just going to kind of drag it over here until it's to a spot that I like. I'm going to put it right there. And then go back out of X-ray mode, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this face right here, and then I'm going to connect this back panel with my line tool, and it will generate its faces when it's got 4 pieces here. I'll connect it at the top, this corner to that corner, and there you go. Okay. On this other side, I'm going to show you another technique to solve that issue, and this is the one that I would probably recommend most, because I want you to just think about how this piece would actually be constructed in real life. It's got sides and edges and ends and backs and front. So we're going to recreate it as if we were actually building it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this group, and I'm actually just going to select this face, and I'm going to copy, Control-C to copy, and then I'm going to edit, paste in place, and it's right there. You can sort of see it glowing a little bit. I'm going to move it up. There's that face locked to the Z-axis, so it just goes straight up. And then I'm going to reverse this like I did with the other one. I'm going to hit the Scale tool, and I'm going to scale to -1. And then I'm going to pull it back down again on the Z-axis so that it's just in the right spot. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into the side, the shelf here. I'm going to pull this out just a little bit. I'm going to triple click to select the whole thing. Move in copy mode again, and here I'm going to be conscious about where I'm grabbing it. I'm going to grab this corner, click on it, lock to the green axis, Option for copy mode, and then I'm going to hover over this point, and it's going to put it right in the right spot there. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offset the edge here so that I've got a rim of sorts. I'm going to close off this end, and I'm going to close off this end and erase this line. And now I've got this face that creates the edges, and I'm going to push-pull that and snap it to this edge right there, to that face right there. And there you have it. There is 2 different ways to accomplish a fairly simple shape and solve a fairly common problem with that push-pull tool.